Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and let's take a look at the architectural style 3D model project that I want you guys to do. So first, I just kind of want to walk through the instructions. So first, I want you to get recycled materials, cardboard, and craft supplies, whatever you think you need to build your model. And you are going to choose an architectural style that you think is interesting or something you'd like to try to build. The maximum size that is permitted is 12 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches, and the minimum size is 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches. I would also like you to include either labels attached to your model or an information card that tells us what style it is, and talk about some of the distinguishing features of that style. I have a few recommendations. Smaller models are faster to build, but you may have to show less detail. So the larger the model, the more detail it's going to have. Also, it's going to take longer to construct that model. Another thing I want to point out is that the features don't have to be functional. Your doors don't have to open and the windows don't have to be holes. You can just like cut a piece of cardstock or construction paper or a piece of cardboard and place it on the building and color it, and that can be a representation of the door and window. It doesn't actually have to open, and it doesn't have to be a hole there for the window. But you can make it as detailed as you want. Start with a rectangular or square base. It's easiest to start if you take a piece of cardboard and cut it to like a lot that you want to build. So keep in mind that base cannot be more than 1 foot in any dimension, nor can it be less than 4 inches in any direction. So also, if you get to school and you're missing supplies, then I will have some random stuff available for you guys to use. Glue is going to be available. When you use hot glue, the goal is to make it invisible. We don't want to see the glue itself. We want to see the structure. So use dots. Don't use continuous beads. We want to make a tidy model. You're not trying to seal it so it's watertight. Okay, so the goal again, use a dot of hot glue and try to keep it out of sight. If you look at architectural models, you'll notice they're very tidy. So when you use hot glue, there will be construction paper available. So just put that glue gun on construction paper when you're not using it. This makes it easier for me to clean up because I'm not having to scrape glue off of tables. And then anytime you're using a blade, we're going to have box cutters, some craft knives. Anytime you're not using that, it needs to be closed or it needs to have a cap on it. I don't want blades not being used laying around everywhere. The problem with that is if someone drops something, you're likely to try to grab it and you're going to injure yourself or someone around you. So if you're not using them, they have to be closed, and I will remind you every time I see that. So that's a quick run through of the architectural style 3D model project that you're going to be working on this week. My students in the past have said that it feels like it takes a lot longer than they thought it would, so plan to spend some time on this. Alright, thank you for watching.